Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, like always, I would like to give all praise and glory. Call Allah, like Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Kadosh. Yahweh being the name of the one who the world calls God. Yahweh Shah being the name of the one who the world calls Jesus Christ. I would like to give double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone, the minute I learned the truth from. I would like to say Shalom, wa Barakah, Makari, Shah, Yahshua, peace and blessings, and hope for that throughout the four corners of the earth, sincerely waiting to join into the return of Yahweh Shem HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. It is blessed be by our Dash, in the spirit. May the elect be edified. I'm going to title this video, The Good Old Days. Because a lot of times, and before I start, this truth, the truth of the Bible, the truth of the scriptures, the truth of salvation, the kingdom of heaven, all that's for the Hebrew Israelites, who are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians through your father's lineage. You are the only one who the Bible is for, the promises are for, who the covenants are for, despite what Christianity says or any of these man-made false religions. The Bible is nothing but a book for the Hebrew Israelites and their power, dealing with the Hebrew Israelites coming back to their power. Okay? Now, with that being said, like I said, I'm going to title this video, The Good Old Days. So here in America, you always have people saying that, yeah, man, back in my time, man, shit was good. Oh, man, you remember the good old days? Man, it doesn't matter what generation you grew up in. You always say that even from old people. I even hear from people in my generation. I grew up in the 90s into the early 2000s. Being the early 90s, baby. What am I? I'm 26 right now. We don't keep up with these worldly ass ages, but like I said, even people in my generation, they would be like, man, the 90s was shit, man. Which the 90s, if you're gonna look at it as a worldly aspect, yes, the 90s was probably the best time to enjoy and indulge in the benefits of America, the folly of America, because you had technology coming on hand, video games, movies was at its peak, sitcoms, TV shows was at its peak, cartoons, sports, entertainment, everything you name was pretty much at its peak in the 90s. Now, as we went into the 2000s and at this current moment, shit is fading away. The music is sounding all the same. Nothing's unique or original. Nothing is, you got to search for stuff that's real unique, creative. Sports is fucking just rigged. Nobody even watches sports like that no more. It's all a bunch of controversy now surrounding sports. Just they keep making remakes of the same movie. So, Slot. Forgot where I was at. Just got a phone call, but yeah, I was saying like back in those the 90s was the peak, for basically indulging in the folly of America. What the Ecclesiastes say, folly is set great dignity. So you had the greats in the sports world, boxing world, basketball, football, entertainment, whatever it may be. It was a great time. But you always see people say, yeah, back in my day, back in the good old days, even in the 80s and 70s, even when Jake was catching pure hell, during the Jim Crow era with these devils, you still have Jake. When I say Jake, I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites, the 12 tribes of the Hebrew Israelites. Now, you hear old Jake, yeah, back in the 70s, 80s, man, we good old days. So basically I'm saying this to say that, and even us in this truth, even us in this truth that believe on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua coming back to deliver us, waiting and enduring and being patient, occupying in the Word and doing what we got to do. We even sometimes get that feeling of, man, back when I was young, things were so much easier. I didn't have bills. I didn't have so much stress. Man, it seems like life was more fulfilling back then, man. Like But I'm making this video to let you know all that shit is demonic. It's all bullshit. It's to keep you in that spirit of wanting to remain in Egypt. When you look at the Hebrew Israelites, when Moses took them out of Egypt, they started reminiscing on what they were called the good old days. Oh man, we had. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that scripture. I'm gonna get it. Cause yeah, get that real quick. So yeah, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them, with the Most High we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. So the children of Israel were talking shit to Moses because, you know what I'm saying, the Lord was trying to testing their faith a little bit after he done showed miracles and wonders to them. The Lord wants to see if you really deserve what he's going to give you. Here it is, they complaining because they ain't ate. You know what I'm saying, they've been in the wilderness for some time. Matter of fact, I wanted to start at verse 2 because it said the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. So they were talking shit. They were reminiscing on what they had in Egypt. Man, we had this, we had that in Egypt. You bring us out to the wilderness, we ain't got shit, man. Y'all remember the good old days, man? You see what I'm saying? And then after that complaining, the Lord blessed Moses with spiritual power to bring the manna from heaven, the bread from heaven. But that spirit is not a spirit you want to be in, because that is the spirit of wanting to go back to Egypt. That spirit is going to keep you bound to this world, keep you bound to America. Man, I remember I had this cute girlfriend. Man, she was bad, man. Damn, man, I wish I could go back and just have some time with her. You know what I'm saying? Fuck going back. We going to the kingdom, man. We trying to get the fuck out of here, man. By any means necessary. Okay? So the good old days, what you was drinking? Kool-Aid, fucking poison, red poison. You know what I'm saying? Purple poison, blue poison. What you was eating? Pork hot dogs, huh? Or when your family had cookouts, man, you know we had the cookouts. We play that Marvin Gaye music. We play that Earth, Wind and Fire. We play that Joy and Pain, Joy and Pain. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. What you was committing adultery, looking at another man's woman, dealing with another man's woman, huh? You was just a bug out, not knowing what was going on in the world. You was living in folly. That's all the good old days was to you here in America, man. Here it is, the Lord is finna. Everybody always talk about, oh man, the kingdom of heaven is gonna be so great. Even these Christians who don't even know that the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth, they think they're gonna be floating butt naked with wings, floating in clouds for all eternity. Nobody having sex, nobody doing anything, just floating on clouds with wings, looking at rainbows. Come on, man. For all these people that say, man, yeah, we're gonna get the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven gonna be so great. You don't realize that they want the kingdom of heaven, but they don't want to go through what they got to go through to get the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? What's in the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. You think the Most High is going to allow us to have better pleasures? Because the Hebrew Israelites were we are in captivity right now. We have been in captivity since we've been a nation. Okay? You think the Lord is going to have us experience better times in captivity than in the kingdom of heaven? Ask yourself, like, oh, the good old days, man. What about the good old days? You really think any moment in time that you spent in captivity or any breath that you took while living on this earth is going to be better than the breath you take in the kingdom of heaven? Any moment you have in the kingdom of heaven? If you truly believe that, you are demonic, and the Most High need to put you out of your misery, man. Okay? I'm going to get another precept, the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 2. It says, I'm going to start at verse 1, actually. It says, if ye then be risen with Yahushua HaMashiach, seek those things which are above, where Yahushua sit up on the right hand of Yahweh. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. And see, when you don't give a fuck about cares of this life, what's on this earth, and what's popular in this world right now, and what's fun, and you really just focusing on the kingdom of heaven. And the scriptures say, roughly paraphrase, seek ye the Most High first, and everything else will follow. Look, man, I don't care if it's women, I don't care if it's houses, I don't care if it's cars, I don't care if it's money, I don't care if it's food, the best food you taste. None of that you've enjoyed here is going to amount to what you're going to get in the kingdom of heaven. I'm talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because if you are not of that seed line, you so-called white people, you Hamites, Chinese, Japanese, all you other nations are going into slavery, period. But for you Hebrew Israelites, what you're going to receive in the kingdom is 10 times, is going in eternity better than what you could have ever had on this present day and time on this earth. Okay? What you had nice cars, how about getting a nice chariot? How about getting 10 chariots that can teleport from dimensions and travel at the speed of light and, you know what I'm saying, shapeshift and all that to replace your ragged ass car that breaks down. You gotta get maintenance, you gotta get inspection on it, you gotta get insurance. Yeah, Slock, I got another phone call. Yeah, but they will say, yeah. You want houses? You like mansions? Hey man, what about getting planets, huh? What about getting planets? And this is just stuff that we can think here in the flesh. Because the scripture that I'm about to get is gonna prove that we ain't even thought of anything. I don't care any move. Think of the most majestic movie, okay? The greatest movie you could have ever thought of. It ain't gonna compare. It ain't gonna compare to the kingdom of heaven, man. So let me get this precept and then I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'm gonna go to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse let's see, bear with me 1 second. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man, which the heart means your mind, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love him. So I'm going to just leave that at that, man. You look at some of these movies that so-called white man has made with his Hollywood, his CGI effects. Look at superhero movies like Thor and how they got these certain planets. You think about, some of the craziest, wildest thoughts. It said it hasn't even come to your mind what the Most High got. So, man, the good old days ain't came yet, man. The good old days will be in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I hope your lecture is edified. To the next video, I say shalom.